How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in Gothic and we are going to go up against the most difficult enemy that I have encountered in the video game so far, the Wizard Skeletron. He's doing magic, run away. Now we found this guy right over here where I am in the world. In the northeastern corner of the map we have this big tower, and under the tower we have a dungeon, and that's where the Skeletron is. And to be honest, this Skeletron kicked my behind countless times. I had a good weapon that did some damage to it, but I didn't have any armor, so I couldn't tank any hits whatsoever. Maybe just like 1 or 2 hits and I was done for. So my initial plan was to explore around and see if I could find some better armor. The thing is, I didn't find any armor, so my initial plan went out the window. But I did find this mine. It's in the northwestern corner of the map. And if we have a pickaxe, we can actually mine for ore there, and the ore is the currency of the game. So I spent quite a bit of time down in the mines and I've gathered a good amount of ore, and then I used the ore to upgrade my armor. So we now had a decent weapon and some armor to protect ourselves, but the Skeletron Mage had tons and tons of minions. So my plan was to first attract the minions away from the Mage, take them out, and then go back and see if we could take down the Skeletron Wizard. Alright, so it looks like we have about 10 or so Skeletrons here, plus the Mage. The Mage set me ablaze. Luckily we do have this armor, which I think has some fire resistance. Also, this looks really nice. Look at me. Ooh, this might be the play. Look at this. Oh, hold on. If we attract them all on a corridor like this, they're not gonna be able to surround us, so we can just do this. This might actually be the play right here. It is going to take a bit of time, but it should be doable. That is if I can make my shots here. Here we go. It was doable, but here's the thing, the wizard summons more Skeletrons, so we defeat a couple, but then he's going to summon more and more and more, so he's always going to have minions with him, so my initial plan went out the window. I wasn't going to give up though. I had to come up with a different strategy or with a different plan, but as I was doing that, I kind of went deeper into the dungeon and I found this. Alright, we are getting a tiny bit distracted here, but I found this kind of water, and it's leading us to a chest! An unlocked chest as well. Here we go, some good loot, hopefully. What do we have? Oh, this looks valuable. So we have cash money or ore, the currency of the video game. Then we have gold, rubies, and steel. Nice. Now we're talking. And then what is this? A long sword. Is this good? Is this weapon good? Hold on. The long sword does 40 damage and our mace here does 37 damage. The sword was pretty good, but I was going to keep on using our stone crusher mace because it did do quite a bit of damage to the Skeletrons. And speaking of the Skeletrons, they were pretty slow, so after exploring around for a bit, I decided that the best plan or the best strategy would be to just run in and see if I could dodge the slow minions and go straight for the wizard and see what kind of damage we could do to it. So if we do this... Oh, that's a bit of damage to him. Hold on. Oh, that's a lot of Skeletrons though. Hold on a second. Oh, wow, okay, hold on. So he doesn't have that much HP. He's got a lot of minions, but his HP is pretty low by the looks of it. If we manage to... Okay, hold on. Oh, he teleports. I think this is doable. He doesn't have that much HP. So if we manage to dodge the Skeletrons and attack the Mage, we might be able to take him down. Hold on. Okay, so we attract the Skeletrons away, and then we just go for the Mage. Oh, wow, look how much damage I did to him. He's doing magic, run away. You're going down, bud. And literally, oh no, and I'm going down as well, damn it. Oh, here we go, he's alone in the back here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so we can take him down, that's for sure. That's a dead end, let's not go there. One more shot, no! He was almost down. He was literally one shot. Oh. I'm doing this. I'm doing it for sure. We are not failing. Ooh, good spot, good spot, good spot. Here we go, here we go. Bit of damage, bit of damage. But now he's up on the stairs there, and I don't think we can attack him there. I mean, we can, but... Oh, I feel like the skeletons might get us here. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Here we go. Yeah, come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way. Ooh. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, this is it, this is it. He's so high up there. No, that's not doable. The skeletons are gonna come behind us. And we're not gonna be able to get out of there if we attack him on the stairs. Oh, he's down, he's down. Okay, that's good. That is really good right there. Oh, I got him, and I got him, and I got him, and I got him. All we gotta do now is take care of the skeletons. That should be easy enough, right? If we go in the caves here. Oh, wow. That's been the single most difficult thing that I've done in the video game so far. You know how much time it took me? Exactly 1 hour and 20 minutes. But I've done it. I've done it. Yes. There must be some good loot on the skeleton, right? On the mage. Well, it took us a while, but we managed to take down the wizard, and the rest of the skeletons weren't all that hard to take down, and our reward was this book. That's the loot that the wizard had, and this book started a quest, but I couldn't really figure it out because the only clue that we had was that it has something to do with a lake, and there are quite a few lakes around the map, so we're gonna have to try and search them at some point. Maybe we can find more towers with more wizards, I'm not exactly sure, but luckily there was more loot around the area. Oh, we have stuff here, we have stuff here, we have stuff. Okay, I think this is an alchemy table and we can make stuff, but we don't have any recipes available. Alright. So it looks like we have a bunch of crafting materials here, like sulfur and whatnot. Let's just make sure that we didn't miss anything. So that's the alchemy table right there. And then we've been through there. That's where we found, you know, that underwater area with the sword and everything else. And then here we have some sketchy dungeons with a chest. Alright, let's see. What's in the chest? Maybe something really good. We have money or ore. Then we have extract of magic energy. So this is a drink that is going to give us some mana. And then we have a... Can we learn magic? A scroll for the fireball. A rechargeable spell. Can I learn this? I can equip it. Wait. Equip. Then put it like right over here. And is this... Can I use this many different times? Or is it just a one use? If we go 3... Oh. Whoa. Oh, it's a one use. It is... Oh, it disappeared. No, we wasted it. Maybe we need some sort of a skill to use it more than one time. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still in the learning phase of the game, so I don't really know how everything works. But here's the thing. We managed to get quite a few rusty swords from the skeletons, so the plan was to see if we could sell them for some ore. So what I did, I jumped on my dino mount, and yes, that's something that we can have in the video game. We can have a mount, and it's actually fairly easy to get one. All we have to do is visit Kohal. He's right over here where I am on the map, kind of west-ish of the old camp, and we can see that he's got like a pet wolf and a scavenger mount, and we can actually ask him about the scavenger. He's not gonna tell us initially, so if we ask him, hey, what's up with the scavenger, he's gonna be like, don't worry about it. But if we ask him again and again and again, if we keep on pestering him, he will agree to help us get a mount of our own. Now we first have to bring him 5 kingstide plants, which we can find at the bottom of lakes and rivers. For example, we can find some right up here where I am on the map. It's a purple plant and it's kinda easy to spot underwater. And then we also have to bring him leather straps and wolf pelts. Now there are lots of wolves right behind his cabin. And when it comes to the leather, we can get it from a couple of different spots. We can get it, for example, from the smith on the east side of the old camp. We have 2 pieces of leather on the table right behind the smith, and we can yoink them, and then we can bring everything to Kohal, and we have to wait a day, and after that he will give us a whistle, and we can use that whistle to call our scavenger mount. Anyway, after I left the dungeon, I went over to the camp to see if we could sell some things and make some ore. Alright, so for one rusty sword, we can get around 7 ore, 5 ore, 4 ore. Wait, what? Why is the price going down? 3 ore, 2 ore. Hold on, why is it going down? What am I missing here? It went from 7 to just 2. Alright, and if we sell all of them, we are going to get 48. This is just 1. Alright, I mean, we're not going to do anything with them, so we might as well sell them. But why did the price go down? Alright. I guess we'll sell them. I don't really have a use for them, but that's weird. It went from 7 to 5 to 3 to 1. I feel like that trader definitely swindled us a bit, but I still had quite a bit of ore left, you know, the stuff that I got from the mine. So the plan was to use that ore and improve one of our character's skills. So when I got this mount, I actually saw that there's a guy in the woods here, not too far away from the old camp, and he can teach us to be better with the bow. So let me actually go through here and see if I can find him again. When I found him, I didn't really have any ore to learn the skill, but now that we have quite a bit of it, we should try and see if we can learn that skill. Because being better with the bow is definitely going to come in handy. So if we go over here, there should be, I think there are 3 huts here, or 3 NPCs that we can... Oh, there's a goblin here? Hold on, time out, time out, time out. Why is there a goblin here? Hey, bud. Whoa, 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 ouch. That's not gone well. Here we go, one-shot him, and he's got a rusty sword for us. But yeah, here in the woods, we should have a couple of huts. There's one up there, right? That's where we can get the mount, which is this guy right here. He's so useful because we can travel around the map so much faster with the help of our dino here. It's a scavenger, but I like calling them, you know, dinos. And then here we have, I think this guy is some sort of a hunter, and if we speak with him, he might actually be able... He might be able to teach us how to use the bow a bit better.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
Depends. What do you want to know?
Can you teach me how to become better with a bow? We are going to need to give him 10 skill points and then 50 ore, and at the moment we have 42 skill points and 800 ore, so we should be able to do this.
Teach me to become better with a bow.
I guess I could. The biggest mistake almost every beginner makes is locking the elbow on their bow arm when they pull. Don't ever do that. It'll mess with your aim.
Alright.
Also, keep your shoulders relaxed. It's hard, but it will make a world of difference. Oh, that should be enough for a start. Now, practice, practice, and then practice some more.
Alright, I gotcha. Can we do it again? We can actually do it again, but it's gonna cost us 20 skill points and then 150 ore, which, I mean, we have both of those, but we'll hold on for now. We'll keep our money and our skill points for a bit later. So if we look at our character thingamabob here now at the stats, it should say that we have a level 2 kind of bow skill. Then level 2 one-handed weapon skill. Alright. And it says here that whenever we kind of level up our skill, we are going to be more proficient with the weapon. For example, this one is going to be with the bow. It affects the aiming speed, accuracy, and the ability to deal critical damage. Ooh. That sounds very good. Let me see, let me see. We have some enemies right up ahead here. Wild berries, which we can munch on and recover our HP. But let me see, how much better are we with the bow now that we're level 2? What is this spot though? What the heck? Oh, it is a lot faster. We might get the other level as well. We can always get more ore from the mine, so that's not gonna be an issue at all. And then of course we can level up the more we progress through the game and the more we fight enemies. I'm missing every shot here. Are they fighting each other? The heck? What are they fighting each other? Let me get some more berries here whilst I look at these guys fighting each other. We are definitely going to have to train our characters some more. We gained just 1 level when it came to our bow skill, but using the bow felt so much better than before. Before it was kind of slow and hard to aim at, but with 1 level it felt so much faster to use it. But we are going to do that the next time we are going to play, because that is about it from me today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.